the pros would be that I don't consider myself a writer, and I feel it would be really presumptuous of me to write my own story since there's so many good ones already existing. That I feel like I could just, in either stories that have been written or actual things that have actually happened in history, that I could just draw from. That I just feel it would be kind of too presumptuous for me to just come up with my own story, imagining it'd be as good as anyone that already exists. And there's so many good ones out there in the, to draw from.
Aren't you a little presumptuous being a filmmaker taking these stories home?
Well, no, why not?
Why not? So, can you see a downside of adapting?
Yeah, I mean, the people will hate it because they like the original source material. But the good thing with me is that not enough people would see my interpretation of it for them to be angry.
So you're safe.
So it reminds me of a quote, I don't know the exact quote, but Nabokov was asked about the Lolita adaptation, if he was upset about it, and he was like, the book is still on the shelf. It hasn't affected the true book.
So we didn't like the movie though?
I don't think he's yet.
Kubrick had a way of pissing off authors, making good movies and pissing off authors. Stephen King hated his version of The Shining.
It's a shame.
So he redid it on TV a couple years later with Tim Daly from Wings. He liked that one a lot better. Pros and cons of adapting.
Well, for the things that I made, the downside is trying to adapt an opera or an aria or opera form to film, and I don't know that it's such a great marriage, just because it's a little. There's something about the languages that are they're hard to mesh. I mean, it's hard to make it complementary in a way, even though it's there are things that do work, but it's opera such an odd form that I think maybe works best live in a theater where you actually, because I mean, like, the music is the key, and like sonically to experience it live is very important, and that could be. So for just in my case, it's the pros are like that it's very rich material, and it's kind of built in. It's got this just a lot of poetry and a lot of there's just a lot there's an emotional impact that's built in, and that's fun to work with.